What is up, everybody? Welcome back once again to the ZeroGainz Podcast. Over here we have Zero, over there we have Gains, and today we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. What is up, Mr. Gains? How are you doing?
What is happening, fam? Oh, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Today was a CrossFit day with Miss
Oh
LoreGainz and
my
Lance. We
God, you're
worked out. We
crazy.
got
I don't know how to do
cooked. We got so cooked, dude. Oh my God.
that. But at least you're
I didn't
awake.
know where I was when I walked out of class.
That means you're
Exactly.
awake.
I'm awake. Yeah.
Oh,
How are you, bro?
I did just realize something that we forgot to do our words of wisdom thing last time. Our words.
Whose turn is it?
I don't.
Whose turn is it? Is it
So
my
so
turn?
we forgot to do
I
it
think it's
last
my
time.
turn.
So I don't actually know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Should we just
So it
both
skips
do
me
it?
and it goes back to you again.
No, I think we both should do it.
Yeah, we can take turns.
Okay.
We can
All
take
right.
turns.
We'll both take
We
turns
each
doing
do
it to
one.
make up for last time because we totally
Mhm.
forgot because it's
Yeah.
been so long.
I'll be good cop, you be bad cop. So
Okay.
I'll say something nice
Okay.
and you say something mean.
I gotta say something mean. Okay, I'll try to think about it, and we'll figure it out by the end of the.
No, I'll be like the kind one with like nice words. You're gonna be like, heck no, you guys gotta keep grinding, like drill sergeant.
Okay. All right.
You'll be the drill
All right.
sergeant.
I'll
and I'll
keep
be
that in
like
mind. I'll try to think of
the
something by
nice
the end of the episode.
nurturing.
Yeah, so if you guys want to hear what we have to say, you gotta stay for the whole episode, I guess. That's just for the
Yeah,
engagement.
you guys don't you dare click off when it's over. Not
But-
for the words of beep. Next.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so a lot to talk about today because we had another round of set champs, and like I mentioned in the last episode, I did stream this one. So if you do want to see it, it's still on my channel if you want to see it. We did do that, but there also was a lot of card reveals in the last week or so of set 10 and beyond. So we have a lot of cards to talk about, but let's just get into it. First off, I do want to talk about set champs. So this time, this was the second one I went to, I think. Yes, second one I went to. I've only been able to go one to each week. This one I decided to stream, so I decided to have a little fun. So I did win my mat in my first one, so I was like, okay, we can have a little fun.
Zero.
We can have a little fun. I was gonna stream it anyway, so I really wanted some like sick plays to be on camera. To be fair, there were some really sick and fun plays, but unfortunately, I fell a little short. The deck was just a little too troll at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the deck I brought. So this is basically, I don't know if you guys have been watching the podcast for a while. I think in the beginning of the set, one of the decks I was talking about that I wanted to try to make work is this revival jam that I had. The idea was we have some singers, we have Circle of Life, and we try and bring back like some big characters. At the time, I was trying to do like it with Steel to get the big Mickey out, but that was just a little too high rolly, right? And Into the Unknown hurt a little bit too much. So instead of that, we decided to go with dogs. I think. So I mean, this deck has kind of been circulating around for a bit now, but the idea with the dogs too just felt a little better, just because you have like stuff like the 7-cost Tramp, which comes out pretty easily and is able to sing these songs like pretty well. We also have an extra early like discarding option, as we have Bobby, we have Yzma, so that also works out. We have shift options like the Lady, or even the Big Tramp, if you want to get some singing action out. And yeah, it just feels good. If you can get going, it also gets out of hand way quicker, because in the Steel version, you just have like, oh, I'm going to drop one big guy and it's hopefully going to be able to solve all my problems. But with this one, what happens is, let's say I can sing out the Clarabelle, like I can Circle of Life the Clarabelle out, draw back my whole hand. If you don't answer my board, if I have like 5 or 6 characters, I can suddenly go like tramp, right? And then I suddenly have a bunch of 7-cost characters on the board. But again, it's a little like it suffers a little bit into stuff like Steel. It suffers a bit into Blurple on the draw, I think, because if they get like Elsa too quickly, like Elsa 5 on the board too quickly, stuff like that, it can start to answer your board really quickly. But even when it doesn't get out of hand, it has stuff like the normal Clarabelle business, where like you shift into Clarabelle and then you sing like you're welcome, and then they fill up their hand, and then you fill up your hand. And of course, the fun part about this is I get to play Surfer Stitch. Sometimes you get to play it for free, or not for free.
Part of the game.
You can pay to play it. Pay $7 to play it. You rarely get to do that. You usually want to dump it into your discard and like get it back with Circle of Life.
Yeah.
But against something like Blurple or whatever else is like inking you like a bunch, then you might have the chance to play it later in the game. But I don't know. It's a bunch of fun. I did have some crazy plays that happened. If you do want to go watch it on my stream.
Ooh, crazy plays.
Yeah, there was some wild,
like
some crazy turns where I just like played a bunch of characters and they were all like super expensive. But yeah.
Bro, you make me want to watch it now. I didn't catch it, but now I really want to watch it.
Yeah, you should.
You hyped it up so much.
Yes.
That guys, go there after this. First, watch the podcast and head over to the channel.
Yeah, then head over there. Yeah, but yeah, we had that, and then I did end up losing at the end. Oh, sorry for the spoiler. I did end up losing at the end, but even then,
no.
Even then though.
Cut it out.
Even then, some of the top games, especially the finals, was crazy. Like there were some because I after I lost, I just filmed top 8, top 4, and the finals.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it was wild. There were some, especially the finals was like, oh my gosh, it swung back and forth so hard. But yeah, it was
good
fun.
games. All right. Good stuff, dude. Sounds like a really fun first time streaming.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
First time.
It's quite a bit setting up, right? Like, but once you get it rolling, it goes by pretty smooth for the most part, right?
Yes, I appreciate Mr. LoreGainz because I was asking him about I was like, oh, how do I do this? And then he helped me out, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I effed up a lot of times. But
I learned from your mistakes.
Trial and error, man. Yeah.
But yeah, are you doing any set chance this week? What's the plan?
Yes, bro. I have one on Saturday. I'm having one on Saturday. I'm really excited about. I'm gonna take a deck that is good.
Yes.
Spoil it.
Because you want the mat.
Out there.
You want to take the first.
No, I'm gonna play blue steel. Yeah.
Okay.
I do want a gun for the mat this time. So not like top tier deck, blue steel, but it's something I enjoy and I really want to play. And I think it has a pretty decent matchup into Blurple. If everyone's playing Blurple, then we're gonna have a decent matchup into it. And it's okay into aggro too. I mean, on the play, if they're on the play, you almost always, it's tough. You almost always lose. Like anyone against aggro on the if you're
double
on the
ramp into Tinkerbell.
Double ramp into Tink. That's it. GG's.
That's how you do it.
Tink out. You're good. Yeah. As long as they don't see Tiana and Doc, you're chilling. Honestly.
You got this. I think you can do it.
Yeah.
All right. And then I think I will also be playing, but I think I'm gonna be boring. So I'm trying to think. Like I'm going to think super hard. I'm like, is there anything else I should be trying or practicing before DLC? Maybe I'll change my mind. But but I'm kind of like hitting the point in time where I'm like, I think I'm going to play Blurple, and I don't think there's anything around it, because the more I think about it, is like if I do decide to play something else, that's just so much time I have to put in a deck that like I'm not as good at. Like so, I do think I'm gonna be.
It is rough, bro. Yeah, you have to play the thing that you want to play for Milwaukee. Honestly, like you have to get the reps in person, because it's. If you're playing online on a platform, then I'm not gonna make you bleep it out this time. If you're playing online, it's not the same as playing in person.
It's not.
Like you don't feel the tension, the pressure. It's such a different ball game.
Yeah,
it's a different game.
Yeah,
such a different game, literally, right? Because I'll get some reps in with the deck online. And when I play in person, it feels completely different.
Yes.
And I do love the pressure and the tension and just being on the timer and just real case scenario, right? Like what it's actually going to be like at the DLC. So I've been playing a lot with my team in person, which has helped tremendously. Like so well. Plus, I don't like being in front of a screen. I like having the cards in front of me and looking at my opponent's sweat when I'm winning. Just kidding.
You would.
See the sweat, rolling down the side of their face.
When he's like,
No,
oh, because he like
but
misplayed, he goes like, oh, God, that's a good feeling.
yeah, no, This is where you practice your intimidation, right? Like Mr. Mr. Chu,
Mm,
Mr. Ed Chu,
yes,
his
dude.
death stare.
I'm sure he did.
Literally,
Yeah. I haven't
yeah,
felt it in
dude,
person yet, but I've heard
gotta
rumors
practice the
about how
death
scary
stare,
that is.
man. It will win you games.
uh,
Dude, imagine you practice it, you like try it on at your first DLC, you like try it, and they have a worse death stare than you do,
uh,
and they just stare you down. You're like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah,
no, my
but
God. No, I totally agree with you because it's just different when you're playing online. Like usually for me, I'm doing something else and it's at the side, and I'll just be like, oh, it's my turn again, and then I'll just like click, 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 and then go back to doing whatever I was doing. Because the thing is, playing
yeah.
online too, some people just take forever, and it's like, okay, I don't have
Mhm,
time to just stare at this and like super focus
mhm.
because like you're slow playing me, and that's not allowed in tournaments. But
Yeah,
um,
exactly.
yeah,
Everyone's
so
so brave online. Everyone's
yes,
super brave online.
and I'm just so much more like I want to say like laissez-faire, where I'll be like, okay, right click, like quest all, like, and then I don't even think about it too
Mhm,
hard just because I'm trying to get going. So yeah, no, it's
mhm,
a different feeling. It's now that you have a team, I'm sure you're feeling it too. It just feels so much better practicing with your team.
mhm,
That's one of my favorite parts. It's just being able to, these players are good. Like you guys are on a team together. You
mhm.
guys have talked through these lines before. You know that he knows what you're doing, and vice versa. And then it's just a good feeling, I think.
Exactly. And you have Sean P on the sauce over there, so
Sean
we're all
P.
good.
Sean P. is super toxic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sean P on
All,
the
yeah,
sauce.
I'll show you. I could show you our chat room. All he tells me is Blurple sucks over and over again.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Anyway, fun.
Classic.
Yeah, set champs
Classic
is
Sean
gonna be
P.
fun, and we're
Mhm,
practicing for DLC, which is coming up. So yeah, that's gonna be super super fun. But um, beyond DLC, after DLC's done, almost right after DLC's done, actually, we're gonna have
uh,
set 10 come. Set 10 is coming
oh
super
my
super
goodness.
quick, and
Super quick.
because it's coming so fast, I was actually thinking this before. I'm like, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten many card reveals yet. And then they decided to
Mm,
drop the mother load on us this week. So we got a bunch of card reveals from set 10 and beyond. We got some set 11 reveals and also more beyond that. But yeah,
mhm.
so Mr. LoreGainz and I are going to try to go over some of these cards. I've only put some that I think there've been a lot, and a lot of them are like like vanilla cards, or they're like their effects are like not too crazy. So I just wanted to cover like
Mhm.
some of the crazier cards I think we saw, because we see a lot of power cards coming in this set. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the meta is going to change into. But let's start. I think this is one of the first things we saw. I want to say is the two iconics that we're going to be getting for this set.
Mhm.
And
Iconics.
what we know is, first off, we are going to be getting this purple Hades. I love that obviously the iconics for this current set were like thematic. It's like Mickey and Minnie, and they look like really
Mhm.
cute and like thematic. But this
Yeah.
one, they might be playable. They look like really interesting and maybe good cards. But yeah, starting with this Hades, I love this effect. So it's a 5 cost 3/4. He lures for
Mhm.
1, but his effect is when you play him, you choose an opposing character. The Your opponent gets to choose. Either they put that character into the bottom of their deck, or you get to draw 2 cards.
Mhm.
So, wild effect.
Cracked.
I don't know
Cracked.
how many people are getting into Riftbound, because Riftbound is not coming out yet, but it's coming out.
Mhm.
I think at the end
Soon,
of
right?
this. Yeah. I think it's at the end of this
Yeah.
month. So it's coming
Mhm.
out. Riftbound already has an effect like this. So
Oh,
now we are getting this.
interesting.
Yeah, Riftbound has it on an action card.
Mhm.
Where it's the same thing where your opponent like chooses if a character like gets taken out essentially, or you get to draw 2 cards. So
Mhm.
this is a crazy effect because like I feel personally, from what I've been playing with Riftbound and stuff, usually you want to just lose your character, like, because giving
Yeah,
your opponent 2 cards is crazy, right? So
it
that's kind
is
of
too good.
right.
Exactly. And it's a character. Like, it's not just an action that
Yes.
disappears.
So
Like,
it
you get a
swings
whole
tempo
body
too.
and play 5 cost, so can sing stuff or whatever. They can also challenge, quest, and it's inkable. Like, dude, is this another Dumbo situation? Like, is this another
That's
card that
right.
they just
But
give purple way more power?
if it's
Because
so
purple is
playable
in the
too,
driver's seat right now.
right? If it's
Yeah,
such a
and
playable
it's so
card too,
playable.
it's iconic. That's
Yeah,
crazy. This card will be worth a
and
lot
it's
of money
iconic.
if it's
It's gonna
playable.
be a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah, they've cracked the Hades, bro. Like, honestly, they gave blue a Hades, which is removal. They gave purple a Hades, which is removal
Oh
and
my god,
draw.
we get
Come
double
on, show
Hades,
the other colors some
double
love.
Hades and Blurple.
But you're on Blurple, so you're chilling. And you know what? I'm just gonna play purple now. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
come
I'm
back
gonna give
to
it
the
up.
dark side.
I'm gonna I'm gonna put my chef's hat, hang it up, and that's it. I'm gonna switch over to Blurple.
Oh, we will be glad to have you. But yeah, I think this card is gonna be cracked. In any purple deck, I want to think. Like, I would think so, just because, like, here we go. We are struggling with card draw right now, right? We don't have as much as previous sets. If they give us card draw, we love it. If they
If you're
remove
not
their
on Blurple,
character,
if you're not on
we
purple,
love it.
yes.
Yes. I think the only time you would, like, deny losing your character, it's hard because, like, I feel like if you have game on board, like, maybe this is the only answer they have, and then you would let them draw the cards. But that's dangerous. What if they have, or if they draw a removal, or if they have something else? I don't know. It's gonna be wild. We're gonna be playing mind games with this card, so it's gonna be fun. I think put some more decision making on the board. But yeah, that's the first iconic.
Wow.
The second iconic we have is this aerial, and it's gonna be introducing another cool mechanic. I really like honestly, I
Wait,
really like
Zero,
this mechanic. Yes.
Zero question. Can we go back to, okay, wait. When you play this character, so you play Hades, you choose an
Yes.
opponent's character. Your opponent says, I'm not gonna put this on the bottom of my deck.
Yes.
Do I draw 2 cards?
You draw
the
2
Hades
cards.
owner draws 2 cards?
Yes.
The Hades owner. Okay. So
Yeah.
it is as cracked as I thought. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, it's correct. So it's either your opponent has to choose, do I lose this character into the bottom of my deck? Like, it's not even back to my hand. It's not even to the discard. It's to the bottom of my deck. Do I lose this character? Or
Ridiculous.
do you draw 2 cards? Which is both is terrible. Both are
Ridiculous.
terrible things
Ridiculous.
to happen.
Dude.
But-
no. Okay.
but-
Well, I'm
yeah.
pumped to play it.
Yeah,
I'm excited to play it.
I will say in Riftbound so far, whenever this card is played that gives you that option, usually you want to lose a character because, I mean, Riftbound has even less card draw right now because they're only on set 1, right? So you really don't want them to draw 2 cards usually. Like, that's usually the case. But I don't know if the idea will be the same because obviously Riftbound has different ways to win that sometimes it's like doesn't matter if you lose the character or not, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be weird, especially this one because the tempo will swing because you get a character on board too.
Massive.
Yeah, so
On 5. Then again on 7.
5 is such a good
Right.
number too for Blood Bowl. At least 5 is a great number for this to happen. So
Even if it was 6 and they're the same thing, it would be
honestly,
solid.
yeah, I would still play it. But and it's inkable. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, as we were saying, we're gonna be moving on to Aerial next. This Aerial is introducing a new mechanic for us from this set, which is Boost. And I really, really like this mechanic actually. When I heard about it, it just seems like it's gonna change like the game so much, in my opinion at least. But it's not explained on this card, but you're gonna see it on some future Boost cards. But Boost has an ink cost attached to it. So like in this Aerial is Boost 1. What this means is you pay 1, and you take the top card of your deck and you put it under this Aerial. Kind of like shifting. It's the opposite of shifting, except it's upside down, so you don't get to see the card, right?
Yeah.
And if the boost has a different number on it, like boost 3 or something, that's how much ink you have to pay to put 1 card under this card. And you can only do that once per turn. When you do it, the card will do different things. So like this Aerial is a 3/4. She quests for 2. Her effect is once during your turn, whenever you play a song, if there is a card under this character, you draw a card. So you have to have boosted at least once And if you have, then every time you play a song, you draw a card.
Okay, so you're basically whatever the cost is for boost is what this character is costing. Like she's basically like a 5, right? But you can do the
Yes,
boost
you
whenever
can
you
do the
want,
boost the
any
next
turn that
turn.
you want,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't have enough ink, then you can do it the following turn. But once it's boosted, then that's when you can really reap the awesome benefits of the triggers underneath in the in their
Yeah.
abilities. But what do you think of this card? What do you think of Ariel?
Ariel
Ability to draw
is
power.
interesting. I don't know how playable it's going to be. It's going to depend. We haven't seen a lot of them yet, but it's going to depend what songs we get this set, because I think we're lacking a lot of
Yeah.
power songs right now, like strong songs.
Mhm.
So it's going to depend on that. Otherwise, I think a lot of the stronger songs right now are like in Ruby or like I guess Steel for like strength, but I don't know what else Steel currently has besides strength, I think. But we're missing a lot of strong songs to like kind of back up an ability like this. So I'm not sure about Ariel, but I think there are gonna be some crazy like things you can do with boost. I'm not sure. I haven't seen all of them yet, but so I don't think there's any characters that benefit from. Oh, there is. I like the next character we're gonna see, because we're trying to see like why would I boost more than once, right? There's
Why would I boost more than
right.
once?
There's
Okay,
so
what do you
far
think?
I think there's only one character. We'll have to look, but beyond that, other things you can do is like even after you've boosted, if you have a spare ink, if you just keep boosting into your character, there's some crazy stuff that could happen. I don't think they've updated the rules yet, so I don't know if this is gonna work. But like theoretically, how this would work is, let's say I've boosted this Ariel like 4 or 5 times. Let's just say it's been on the board for 4, but it would take 4 or 5 turns because you can only do it once per turn, right? But let's say they can't remove it, they have to bounce it. If they bounce it, everything boosted under it
The
would also go into your
bounce.
hand, right? So like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you bounce
You
it
can bounce it
yourself,
yourself
if you
if you
bounce it
mim or something.
yourself, yeah, you would draw as many cards as you've boosted.
Crack.
If they're forced to Hades your card, 7 cost Hades your card, all
You
that
get
card goes
everything
into the inkwell,
pooped.
right? That's how it should work.
Oh my. Yeah.
So
You pleakley your own thing or something. Yeah.
yeah, if you pleakly your
But I
own
think
guy,
the more common one is gonna be there's a lot of blurple, there's a lot of blue, so them playing a Hades on your boosted character and you getting all that ink.
yes.
So I think that's the more probable one, right?
Right. So even if a character only benefits off of 1 boost, there's still like benefit to like, let's say I'm gonna keep boosting this because like after I boosted this like 2 or 3 times, suddenly you Hadesing it is kind of scary for you because I'm gonna ramp 4 off of that, right?
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. You know what? This is also kind of like something you can, I don't know, cheat out something big with Circle of Life, right? You get a bunch of stuff in your discard, or if you have a Namari, which is also a princess, she gets more strength with more stuff in the discard. So I'm just saying,
Yes.
if this has a bunch of boosts, then whenever she's banished, everything goes
to
into the discard.
Yep.
And you can use all the stuff in there. It's gonna turn into Yu-Gi-Oh, where your grave is also your hand.
Oh yes.
Right?
Oh yes. That's
Because
what I
Yu-Gi-Oh
wanted.
uses the graveyard a lot, right? The discard.
Yeah.
So
Especially
I
I think
think
after like some like the Gravekeeper set, like stuff like that. I think a lot of graveyard shenanigans were happening. A lot of cards were
which is
banned
pretty
because of
cool.
it.
I kinda
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. A lot of cards were
Yeah,
banned just because they touched the graveyard too much.
dude, seriously.
But
But pretty cool stuff,
yeah.
man. I think Amber is hopefully gets their identity back as being a singer deck, and I think what's a good song? Just Steel, Strength of Raging
Yeah,
Fire
there's
is a good
that.
song. Maybe the
I
Draw
think
5, right? Second
Ruby,
Star to the
yeah,
right.
Ruby Powerline might
Ruby
have some cool
has
stuff.
Yeah, Amber Ruby might be something
Yeah,
good,
nothing
but
crazy
it
though.
is cool to see its identity coming back,
Right.
though.
That's why I'm saying we want to see what songs are coming out. That's gonna make or
Mhm.
break this whole idea of like Ariel at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's look
So she's
at
iconic.
we're gonna keep looking at more
Was that
boost
Enchanted?
cards. Which one? The
The
Ariel?
Ariel. Is
The
she
Ariel is
iconic or
iconic.
Enchanted?
So
Yeah.
these are our 2 iconic cards. It's this Hades and this Ariel. These are the two iconics for
Wait,
this set.
what? Oh, I see. The art is a little different. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, and I
That
think
makes sense.
it has the same
I was
foiling, I
looking at the
assume.
Simba.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
I was
about the
looking at the
Simba
Simba.
next.
I'm
The
like, wait, it looks the
Simba,
same.
right? The Simba is one of the enchanteds for this set, but there's a regular card for it too. But this
Whisper.
Simba,
Yeah.
yeah, is another boost card. I think we're gonna look at all the boost cards together, but the Simba is super interesting. So it's a 7 cost, 5/5 quest for 3, and he boosts for 3. So he costs 3 to boost. It's gonna be really really hard to pay for this guy, but
Expensive.
his effect
10.
is going to be maybe a little interesting to Mr. LoreGainz here. He's very familiar to it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whenever you put a card under this character, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character, play it out in the field for free. And they enter play exerted. Otherwise, it goes to the bottom of your deck. So,
Yeah.
very reminiscent of
Mufasa.
Mufasa, our big guy
Yeah.
Mufasa. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But yeah, his son is continuing his legacy with this whole like look at the top card of your deck, play a character, right?
Mhm.
The nice thing like is that Mufasa didn't put it at the bottom of your deck, so if you had multiple Mufasas and one triggers and it's not a character, then they're all not gonna trigger characters, right?
Worst, bro. That was the worst.
But
Oh my god.
at least with
Why
this
did you
Simba,
remind me?
just so you miss him a little
Just
less.
thinking back of the times that happened. That's hilarious.
But yeah,
But
with
he is reminiscent
yeah
of the Mufasa.
with this guy at
And the
least,
trigger,
it goes to the bottom of the deck.
it's expensive, bro. It's
He's
so
expensive.
expensive. Boost 3, unless you can boost him for free, but still 7 cost. Like the only way, maybe cheating him out, getting him
Yeah,
out for
I
free.
think
That's
you
the only
I
way
think
I
you have to
see him
circle
getting
life
mega
him.
value.
Right, you have to circle life him.
Yeah, even ramping, playing a blue yellow and getting him out early-ish, maybe like after a Donald Duck ramp.
Mhm.
Then the following turn you can start boosting. You can boost twice max if you're on 8 ink the following turn after he dried out. But I don't know. It's if you have 0 cards in your hand, I guess it's kind of cool. But if it whiffs, that's 3 ink you just used up.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna play him. I'm still gonna. He's all I have, bro. I have to play him. He's all I have.
The super nice thing is if you do sing circle life and play him out,
Mm.
you that was free, so you can almost
Free.
definitely boost him right away, like on that turn.
Yeah, for sure. So I can totally see this being like a Surfer Stitch replacement,
Yes,
right? Because Surfer Stitch was
right.
the big card that you wanted to play out in Amber when you cheat him out with Circle of Life.
I agree. But that's gonna be like high rolly. But the whole deck idea for Circle of Life is high rolly anyway, so what's a little bit more, I think.
Yeah,
but
fun, right?
Yeah,
fun stuff.
This card is gonna be nuts, I think. It's if you get to cheat him out early, it's so hard to answer. Like I don't know. We'll have to see. But
yeah, he quests for a lot. Questing for 3 is pretty solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Stats.
And it's like if you do cheat him out early, it's like hard to answer him like right away, right? So it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. It's gonna be either fun or not fun. I guess we'll see. Let's just skip ahead. I want to keep looking at the boost characters so that we just see all like the boost mechanics right now. We do have another Amber card, this Gaston. We're just looking at Amber boost cards apparently. 2 costs uninkable, 3/3, lures for 1, boosts for 2, so it costs 2 to boost him. When this character quests, if there's a card under him, chosen opposing character can't challenge and must quest. That's reverse reckless. That's weird.
Reverse. We haven't seen that.
Yes,
we haven't seen that must quest because we've seen can't challenge and that's it.
Yes.
But we've never seen must quest of able, so that thing is gonna turn sideways for sure.
Yes.
And then Gaston's a 3/3, so pretty good stat line for a 2 cost, right?
Yes. Similar to Reckless though, they can sing to get out of it, but at least you're forcing them to turn. That's very interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. 3/3 is a good stat line for 2, so may be a
Unfortunate
good
that
card.
he's uninkable though,
It is
right?
unfortunate. Yeah, but yeah, that will be interesting. We do have this Megara, which is an Emerald. 3 costs 3/4 that lures for 1.
Mhm.
She boosts for 1. And while there's a card under the character, she gets a lore and also the text. Whenever this character is challenged, each what does that say? Each opposing character. Sorry, it's really small for me.
Each opponent chooses and discards a
Okay,
card.
okay. Each opponent chooses and discards a
Yeah.
card. Huh. Okay.
So she is kind of like a Chris Merfolk, right? So this is very,
Yeah.
very traditional for green, very traditional for Emerald, right? To have this ability. She is questing for 2, which is decent. You do have to boost, so that's an extra. So she's going to be questing for 2, discard a card when she's challenged, and she's going to cost 4 for the ability to trigger. So,
She is
I
pretty.
mean,
I think. Yeah.
trades,
I think
trades
she's
in
super
Inkable, right?
interesting in an aggro deck. I think she would be really, really good in an aggro deck actually, because
Mm,
I think in aggro decks you don't like to ink past 2 or 3 if you don't have to, and she
mm,
allows you not to ink past 3 because you play her on her turn, and the next turn you can
yeah,
just boost and you can still play like 1 or 2 cost
and
characters,
quest.
and then
Yeah,
when you quest, she's harder to get rid of. You have to like take her out in one hit, or else you have to discard more
mhm.
than one card. And she quests for
Yeah, you
2.
can't just shoot her down with Fire the
Yeah,
Cannons or with the Bell.
I
Like
think she's
Merfolk is
good.
very
I actually
vulnerable,
think
but
this is a good card.
Merfolk's one. Yeah, it seems decent, right?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen. Yeah,
put her on your deck.
yeah, we've seen a lot of these cards before, but we're gonna see some of these like for the first time, or like also like we haven't looked at it into it yet. But I think this is a really good card.
Like
But
that.
yeah,
Ooh,
let's
good.
look at Robin Hood. Steal
What
Robin
next?
Hood. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 2/4, lures for 2, boost for 1. Whenever this character quests, if there's a card under him, deal 1 damage to up to 2 characters.
Bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Like
Not
a
bad.
pseudo Tinkerbell,
Oh yeah,
right?
Blue Steel
A
might like it.
4/4 whenever quest. Pretty cool. I mean, it's gonna cost 5. Would you rather play a Tinkerbell that has better stat lines and deals 1 damage to everybody? Maybe. But is it a cool card? Yeah, I think it's a cool
Yeah,
card.
I mean he comes out
He is gonna
earlier.
be
He's a
questing.
4 cost,
He does come
so
out earlier.
in
Yeah,
something like
BP
Blue Steel,
4.
if you ramp, you get him out on turn 3,
Oh yeah,
boost
yeah,
him the
yeah. You
turn
get him
right
on turn
after.
3. Mm-hmm.
Could be something there.
4, 5. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, he's questing, dealing 2 damage, pay 1 more ink. Okay, pretty cool stuff. So this is an epic. So
Yeah,
I do like the art.
it's interesting because it's a super good like anti-aggro card, right? Like suddenly all these like
Yeah.
1 health questers are not gonna be as good with this card around, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
And you're
interesting.
right, he does come down sooner. Like, he can come down on turn 3 if you're on blue steel, and you can
Yeah,
start doing your shenanigans, right?
that's another thing that's super cool about this boost mechanic. I think is like you can play them earlier, and the cool thing about playing it earlier too is like let's say I play this with my 4 ink, right? So I haven't spent anything to boost it yet. It's also like it's not helpful until I boost it and it gets its ability, right? But if you remove
Mm-hmm.
him before I boost it, I've also not spent that extra resource yet to like make him useful.
Yeah,
I think this whole mechanic is super cool.
it is pretty cool. And you know what? Blue steel plays Pleakley, so you can always ink him away after he's quested, because he does have
Yeah.
like lower stat line, right? He only has
Yes.
2/4, and then you can ink him with the Pleakley and get the 2 ink.
Yeah.
Or it's once per turn. Okay, yeah. After request, you can just ink him away and get the 2 ink, which is pretty cool,
Exactly. Yeah. Really
right?
nice.
Get
Um.
7 on your next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to skip ahead from our images, LoreGainz, so that I can see. Okay, there's one more boost card there, the Jasmine, if you can find it.
Jasmine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Yeah,
4
yeah.
cost Sapphire card, 2/5, quest for 2, boost 2, and whenever this character quests, if there's a card under her, remove up to 3 damage from each of your characters. I don't know why they keep making Jasmine the healing character, but
Yeah, it should. I don't know. Why can't she be Rapunzel?
right.
Right? Does Jasmine? Who does Jasmine heal? A poo?
I don't think she does.
Who
I thought she's like
did she heal in the movie?
yeah, I thought she's like a badass. I don't see her healing character, but
Yeah, I like her more in the. the last card that came out, the steel card where she's pole
Yeah.
vaulting.
Yeah.
She looks like a badass.
Yeah, exactly. And the
That's
enchanted,
Jasmine right there.
the
And
enchanted
the
too.
enchanted,
Sick.
so sick.
Even the
Yeah.
blue steel one, that enchanted looks really good as well. The one where it's like she's like shrouded, the one that like looks for allies. I like that one too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one's pretty sick too.
Yeah.
That one's
Let's go
cool.
back to
Raja.
that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think this one will see that much play. But moving to
And
the next one though, we have the Scar, which I think so. It's a promo. Is this is either
Yeah.
the buy box promo, I think, or it's
This
something like that.
this looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like the Ursula
Yeah.
card, right?
Oh,
Whatever
yeah,
it's
I don't
called.
know. Yeah, I'm not too sure,
You know
but
what I mean?
yeah,
With
I know what you're talking about. But I think all of
the
the
challenge
promos,
box.
yeah, all the promos just look dark like this card for some reason. This set,
Pretty cool. Yeah, it
but
makes him look sick,
yeah,
especially
he
with the
looks
art that he
sick,
has.
dude. This art is sick.
Yeah. What is
Um,
he doing?
yeah,
What is that? Paper? Is he
I think
writing
he's
a
ripping
novel?
paper out of a book, like, yeah.
Interesting.
But
I didn't know they had
yes,
books where he was.
5 cost uninkable, 6/5 lore for 2, boost for 2. When you put a card under this character, chosen opposing character gets -5 this turn. It's very similar to the set 1 Scar. Because the set 1 Scar, the Sapphire one, had the same effect.
Yeah.
Except it's only when you play
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this better? I don't know.
I don't know. He's uninkable.
That's true.
Bro.
Boost
He's
for 2
uninkable.
also.
There's an amber. Yeah, there's an amber Maid Mariam that does the same thing. Quest for 2.
Okay.
She's inkable. But he does have 6/5. That's pretty beefy. So not bad. And you can do this every turn.
Yeah. We'll also
Right?
see,
You
I
do the ability.
think we're going to see cards that help you boost too. So you can boost like an additional time or something off of like other cards. So let's actually, let me jump forward. I think I have it here somewhere. Oh yeah. If you want to jump down to the Della Duck, the Amber Della Duck. Yeah.
Fun.
So like these 3 cards I think so far are the ones that do that. So like this Della Duck, 4 cost in Amber, 2/5 lures for 2. When you play this character, you may ready a chosen character with boost. If you do, they can't. Okay, so this one just readies a boosted character, right?
Sven. Okay, cool.
So that is cool, but it only affects characters with
Conditional
boost.
Sven.
Yeah, I'd rather play Sven, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but we do have like in Amethyst we have Duckworth, 3 cost uninkable 3/1 lures for 2 with Rush. During your turn, when this character is banished, you may put the top card of your deck face down under one of your characters or locations with boost. So
Interesting.
You can boost an extra card.
Is Rush. Yeah, and he is questing for 2. He's kind of like that Stitch, right?
Yes.
Ruby Stitch, 3/1, Rush. This guy quests and he has an ability, so I think.
Yeah, I don't know why they give him 2 lore though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like
I'd rather him be reckless and have like another strength or something.
Yeah, or ink.
Or ink.
But I guess he's kind of flexible, right? If you want to go the offensive route or the defensive route.
Yeah.
Like you want to quest, or do you want to challenge one of your opponent's characters? A little sneak attack on turn 3 or with 3 ink.
That's true. That's true.
Decent, but uninkables. Purple has enough things. They're fine. What? Purple has Elsa.
Purple has everything. But yeah, so that's one way to boost an extra card is if you like play this and like rush into something and you get that extra boost.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And then last but not least, we have Recovered Page. I'm going to need you to read that for me because it's way too small.
Yeah, it says when you play this item, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Pretty good. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck. Any order. You can also pay 1, banish this item, put the top card of your deck face down under one of your characters or locations with boost.
Okay.
That is, so you pay 2, it is a BR guest.
Yes.
Right? And it's an item. And it stays in play. Bell? Wait. Bell? Are we going to see Blue Bell come back?
To get rid of this? Then you don't get a second effect.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Oh, yeah. But you still get the draw. It's Popsicle. It's Amber Popsicle.
It kind of is.
Play play, kind of draw a card. Look at the top
Kind of,
4, you know,
yeah. I
draw a
think you're right.
card. Right? 2-cost popsicle. Let's go. Who's down for Amber?
Yeah, we'll play the
Amber
bell again.
Sapphire.
Amber
Play the
Sapphire
bell again. Turn 2
Princess
bell, dude.
items.
Not bad. Yeah.
That
Princess
might
items.
not
I
be too
love
bad.
that. I love the theme.
But
Naveen's coming back
yeah,
around.
so that'll be interesting. We'll see how important boost is and how these come out. One interesting thing is these cards say characters or locations with boosts. So we might have locations that also boost.
Locations.
But I don't think we've seen any yet. I don't know if we're getting some of these this set. But
some support. Yeah.
I'm assuming we do because this is like the mechanic of the set. So I think we're going to get some locations with boosts. But yeah, below these, we have a couple more boost characters. We have the 5-cost Ursula in Amethyst. We're at 40 minutes. We don't have too much time, so we're going to try and rush through some of these, I think. Boost 1. She's a 4/5, quest for 2. If you boost her, she gains a lore and evasive. Interesting card.
I like.
It seems good.
Evasive has been shown to be very powerful.
Hard to deal with.
And gaining 3 lore, excuse me. Yep. So she's good defense and offense as well, right? Like
yes.
You can start questing out, or you can just challenge the opposing genie.
Yes.
Perfect answer to a genie. Answer to a Dumbo. Answer to a damaged Elsa. So I think she's pretty strong. Pretty good.
And then
the art looks amazing.
It does look amazing, and she might be hard to deal with. That you might have to Hades it or something, and then maybe she just keeps boosting herself to make it.
She's boosting, yeah.
There's my dog.
If you're like, go ahead, bro, hit me with Hades. You can even play her out on 6 and boost something, and then just wait for your opponent to Hades her away. Pretty good. I like it.
Yes, and then yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy. I think in sealed and limited, she's gonna be even crazier because it's even harder to deal with her. But yeah, I think this is the last boost card we have. Is this 3-cost Zeus in steel? He's 2/3, lore for 2, boost for 2. And dude, I love the art on this one. While there's a card under him, he gets +2 strength and +2 willpower. So he's a 4/5.
Mega jacked. He's a juice box.
He's just jacked, yeah.
4/5.
He's just he's jacked and he's just a vanilla kind of, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, 4/5 is pretty good.
It's 4/5 is pretty good, but it's just 4/5 lore for 2. It doesn't do anything else though.
2's kind of rough, right? Yeah, I mean, there's already that's true. There's already 5 costs that quest for 2 and are 5/5s. So he's kind of competing with that slot, right? The 5/5. There's also a Sapphire. We're not going to go over it probably, but there's a Sapphire 5/5 quest for 2 with Ward. That's cracked. Yeah, that's pretty good as far as these stats go. But it's cool. I mean, we got a Zeus. This can. I'm sure there's stuff out there that'll have some what do you call them? Pair up with this guy really well. They have the ability with Zeus that'll pair up really well.
Yeah. All right. So let's. I really want to cover some of the more interesting characters we've seen so far. I'm gonna jump back up to the Demona, the Amethyst Demona. I think this is the most excited people are over cards right now. It's this Demona because I think a lot of people love Gargoyles. I'll be honest. I think I remember watching Gargoyles, but I don't remember anything about it. I do remember seeing this character before, so I've seen her before. But she also has an enchanted version, which looks really sick. But she's a 5/6. She lures for 2. When you play her, exert all opposing characters. Then each player with less than 3 cards in their hand draws until they have 3. And then she's a gargoyle, so all of the gargoyles have this ability where if you have 3 or more cards in your hand, they don't ready. So interesting.
Frozen.
Yeah, you can't
very
hold
thematic.
too many cards. Very interesting. It's very thematic. I love it.
Yeah. So what deck is she gonna thrive in? She's a 6-cost, so say you're up against aggro and you're playing this, you can exert all of their characters and try to manage your board. But then again, if you are a deck that draws a lot, you need 3 cards, which shouldn't be too hard, right? Because there's not a lot of massive draws.
Yeah, so that's the interesting thing because sometimes Blurple has too many cards. Otherwise, like she would be like really good for it. I think you can play it in a way because like I found myself having less than 3 cards a lot recently. So Blurple would
Hmm.
probably use her the best because she's expensive. Because if she wasn't a 6 cost, then I think Purple Steel would love this card. Just
Yeah.
because it's kind of like Yzma but better because it immediately draws you the cards, right? And
Hmm.
it exerts your opponents, and you're playing like steel characters with a lot of like oomph, like Calhoun and stuff, right? So you get to like punch
Yeah.
really hard. Probably Purple Steel will still play it. Maybe they'll like move to a more like mid-range kind of build. I think
Hmm.
that would be probably where she thrives the best. Blurple will like it because you're exerting characters, and that's a way to answer them, right? So,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah,
She comes out in 6. There's no good 6 besides
yes,
Crocodile,
yes,
and I think
that's the
this would
thing.
be a really good replacement for
Yes,
Crocodile. And
good stats too,
yeah,
really good
2 for
stats.
2, 5, 6, very solid stats. She's a Maui.
Yeah.
No, switched. Maui 6/5.
Yes, yes, switched. But yeah, we also have these other gargoyles. We have in Ruby so far, we have Goliath, which is a 4 cost 5/5.
Yeah,
He looks
the
sick
goat.
too. And whenever one of your gargoyle characters challenges another character, you gain a lore. So it's a Shere Khan ability. But
Shere
he's
Khan
5/5.
5/5 Shere Khan.
5/5
Oh
Shere
my god,
Khan.
it's so big.
Yeah, and we also have the
So good.
3 cost Bronx 6/4 Reckless with
Mm.
with the gargoyle ability as well. So yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. Having these like powerhouses in Ruby again, maybe we start to see Ruby like start to go up on the list. The
Yeah, maybe we bring back Flynn Rider. Just kidding. He's
well,
not
the
around.
interesting thing is with these
Tinkerbell.
gargoyles, like yeah, we have Tinkerbell,
Mm.
right? Tinkerbell would kind of
Yeah.
work well with these gargoyles, I would think, because they're all like 5 strength or higher. But also we have
Yeah.
cards like this new like Elisa. I think I'm saying that right. It's a 3 cost uninkable. Uh, Her ability is when you have 2 or more other characters with 5 strength or more, this character gains +2 lore. That one's a bit more subject. Like I feel like it's too situational to be a playable card in my opinion. But
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Tinkerbell is an
I mean,
interesting thought.
if you're playing the memes and you have a bunch of stuff with 5 or more,
Hmm.
and the Tinkerbells, and you're playing like the Maximus, I can see it being like a cute, that kind of deck, like a theme deck with
Yes,
characters high strength. And there's a lot of that's the whole thing, right? Like these guys are overstated. They're overstated
they're
characters,
overstated, but there's a chance
but
they won't
they
already.
do have
Yeah,
that ability.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, not too hard to not be above 3 cards with stuff like Ruby because they don't have card drawing.
They don't have a lot of things, so they
No,
should be
yeah.
fine.
But moving back up to the Black Cauldron, which is an amber item.
Cauldron.
This one has been talked a lot by with a lot of people right now because the ability
Mhm.
is when you exert it and you pay 1, you can put a character card from your discard under the item face up. So it's kind of like boost, but not really.
Mhm.
And then when you exert it and pay 1, you can play characters from under this item.
I thought it
Uh,
was for free, but you
I
still have to
thought
pay the
so too,
cost,
but it's not. So at first I was like excited that Circle of Life was like kind of
right?
getting
Oh my
some help,
god, this is cracked.
but
Yeah, but
it's not free. So like at best, it's like it helps. I think like maybe no, I was gonna say aggro decks because you can put a bunch of like little guys and
yeah,
then play them all at once. But that takes a lot of turns because you can only do it like once per turn to like unless you stand this item
the-
back up, like ready it again.
oh my god,
It
that's
seems
so
hard.
many,
It's just
right?
yeah, it's too
Too
hard.
many hoops.
I think it's too many hoops.
Yeah,
If
but
it's said for free, I would like it more. But since the
it would be
character
so
is
good
not
if it was
free, yeah,
free.
it's not free.
Mhm.
So I don't think this, or I don't know. Maybe there's a
They made
loophole
it
to make it good.
legendary. They made it legendary. Maybe there is something else that's gonna make this
Yeah.
cracked, right?
Well, the devs did
Who
say
knows?
they tested a lot with this card, and it was like hard. It was difficult to balance it. So I think it was just too strong the other way. So would be my guess.
Oh, Okay. Well,
But
decent.
yeah, let's move down. Let's move down. We're kind of running low on
What
time,
do you
so
got down here?
I
What
want
do
to
you got
move
down?
down to. I mean, we can look at this Elsa really quickly. This 3-cost Amethyst Elsa.
Straightforward.
Yeah,
Draw one.
yeah, 1/3. It's Maleficent from
No
set one,
conditions.
but
Yes, Maleficent
yes,
with 1/3 instead.
yes,
So, what do
but
you think?
it's
Good.
interesting. The only thing I wanted to mention is it can shift into the big Elsa is what makes her better. I don't know if that it makes her an include like in like Blurple, just because Blurple's trying to skip the 3 costs anyway. So I don't
Maybe
know,
purple steel.
maybe, but they don't run the shift Elsa though.
Maybe purple yellow. Dude, I've been
Oh,
cooking with purple yellow. And
I
it's
think
been
almost
really
definitely
fun.
purple yellow.
Yeah, we got slim pickings for like a full
Yeah.
cost princess in purple yellow. So this is
Yes.
a really good one. We have Tiana. Now we have Elsa. Let's go.
Yes, you do. Oh yeah, you can Aurora, and then this is a queen, so she gets to be
Aurora.
played
Yeah,
on turn
turn
2.
2.
I don't know how great that is,
Mhm.
but that's an option.
Tiana's always better though.
Yes.
Tiana's always a better turn 2.
Yes. And then below her we have the Great Illuminary. Okay, I want your opinion on this card. So it's a 2-cost location, 3 willpower. It lures for 1, so it auto gains a lure.
Bro.
But characters on
Yeah.
it gain the exert draw card, the Dumbo ability, without the lore gain. So
Bro.
just draw a card.
3 willpower on this thing. It's kind of weak sauce.
It's kind of weak sauce.
Unless like there's a turn you have a bunch of dudes in play, right? You have a bunch of dudes and you play it out and you have a bunch of ink, and then you can exert all of them to draw a card.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just
Is
seems
that great? You're missing out on a lot of lore to do
situational.
that, right? Yeah.
You're missing out on a lot of lore, exactly. You're spending a whole turn to draw. At least Dumbo, you are gaining the lore, which is the reason why it makes him cracked.
Mhm.
But also Dumbo's a body. He's a 3/3. Like he's just
Yep.
a million times
3/3
better.
at
But this is
basis.
cool. Like this is location.
Yeah.
And there's a few things that are gonna pair up with locations, right? Like the one that you pay 1 less to play a location.
Yeah.
Um,
I think one interesting thing people mentioned was if you put monster on this, you can draw as many cards as you want because you just draw, discard until you find your perfect hand, I guess.
oh,
The 8 costs big
interesting.
monster.
You can sculpt your hand.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like this card, but I think some of my
Wacky.
teammates and friends are saying like, "Oh, this is cracked," but I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's just so easy to get rid of.
You need a Monstro, and then you need the Monstro to dry, and then the next turn you need to play the Great Luminary. And
Oh,
you're
you
gonna
do
draw
have to
a
wait
bunch
for
of
it to
cards
dry.
and try to
Yeah.
sculpt your
You're right.
hand, and then what do you do?
Yeah, you're right, because when you play it, you can't exert it to do that. So yeah, you're right.
I don't think it's very good. But
I don't either.
if you guys have a different
Rafiki takes it
opinion,
out.
let us
Let us know.
Rafiki
Let us know down below.
Rafiki can cook it.
Yeah, Rafiki
Yeah,
takes
let us
it
know down
out.
below, guys.
But yeah, I think so. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at one more card. Oh no, okay. We'll look at these next couple power cards. Oh my god, there's so many cards to look at. Okay, let's try and go fast. One important one
Daisy
I want to see is the Daisy Duck, right? The Sapphire
Yeah.
Daisy Duck. This one could be a meta changer because it's a Sapphire card. 4/6, lures for 2, shifts for 4. She's Floodborn. She has support. She has so much stuff.
Oh
and then
my god.
while this character is exerted, your
Oh.
cards enter opponent's ink while exerted, which is just annoying. This is such an annoying
What?
card.
Dude, this feels and seems like a meta shifter. I don't know how
It
cracked
feels
this is
like it.
gonna be. Obviously, we have a 1-drop Daisy
In
Duck.
Amber,
We have
yes.
1-drop Daisy Duck.
Is this what
I
makes
think that's
Amber
the only one that
Sapphire
makes
meta
sense.
viable? It's just a card.
I don't know, dude. I
But
don't know about meta viable.
because
If you pop it off, it's very good,
yes,
right? If you get the shift, especially on turn 3, it sets back your opponent so much.
yes,
But the cool thing is that the 1-drop is a 1/4, so you can't really answer it that easily. So
That's
the
what
shift
I'm
is probably
thinking.
going to happen. Yeah, and if you have Dino in the deck, let's go. Let's freaking go.
right? Then you
Dino
something else.
Naveen is back.
Another thing I think too is like it makes, because I was looking for stuff that supports, like when I was trying to build like Amber Sapphire, I want things to support so that not only do I make my other character stronger, but also I want to make your cards stronger so that I can criminal mind it and stuff, right? So this gives you 4. This is a big support card. So
Massive.
yeah. I don't know. It seems like a meta shifter, but like everyone's saying, oh, 1 cost Daisy. Next turn you play either Lantern, Sail, or Tipo, and then the turn after you shift the Daisy, which is like, like okay, like.
But you do run out of cards though. Like the thing about blue yellow, because I've played so much blue yellow, especially like Dino Naveen. So here's the thing with like Dino New Orleans and the Naveen and having the ramp. That's 3 specific cards that you need in your hand.
Yes.
Right? Like that's 3 cards that you need in your hand, like specific cards. And for it to pop off, it's really hard. Like for you to get those 3 cards is really tough.
That's true.
But I mean, she's inkable.
Yeah.
You can always ink her away if you don't need her. Right. You have Daisy Duck, which is never a bad 1-drop.
And
so I think it's decent, and it's also lacking draw. So blue yellow has bad draws, has very bad draws and very bad removal. Besides World's Greatest Criminal Mind and Hades. Hades, you have to get to your 7, and to draw cards, you have to play Surfer Stitch. You have to play, I don't know, Robin Hood. Like, how do you draw? Maybe you can sing Dig a Little Deeper when you play her out and you have a Tipo in play, right? So there's a few ways you can like draw cards, but it seems rough. It seems like a rough time, but I don't know. I think she's a cool card.
If you can find a way to make her work. We also haven't seen the Sapphire one that she's going to shift onto. So depending on how much that costs, like that'll, if it's a 1 cost, we're chugging. But
oh my god, yeah. If it's a 1 cost, dude, holy! If it's a 1 cost Sapphire. Yeah, she's gonna be so cracked. She's gonna be so cracked.
Well, we'll have to see. I don't think they'll give us that much, but we'll have to see. But okay, I do want to look at these 2 new legendary cards, and then hopefully if we have more time, we'll keep looking. But I'm looking at the Prince Charming and the Cinderella. They have really interesting text. That's what I'm interested in, because the Prince Charming is a 7-cost inkable 3/10 that lords for 2. He has Bodyguard, but each turn only 1 character can challenge. This is gonna be funny because people are gonna forget this, but you have to play him after you do all your challenging, or else it limits you from challenging too. So make sure you finish challenging before you play this card.
Yeah, it applies to both.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't even think about that. So it's a double-edged sword because this is gonna be good if you're on the play. Okay, so he's decent actually. He's gonna be good if you're on the play, right? Because if you're on the defense and your opponent's questing away like crazy, you can only answer 1. But you're right. You have to challenge him first, then you play your Prince Charming. I think he's cool in blue steel, maybe because they ramp.
You can get him out fast. Yeah, exactly. Right? He's big. But I think only blue steel can play him, if anybody.
But we also have Vincenzo, so he's competing for a few spots.
Yes.
With Vincenzo and Hades. Yeah. Would you rather play Hades?
Yeah.
Hades is pretty good.
I think I'd also
rather play Vincenzo. Removal on play. So Hades and Vincenzo are very good on the drop because they deal with stuff.
Yeah,
right. This guy comes into play and he just sits there.
Yeah, you're right.
Looks pretty.
I think you're right. I don't think we're gonna be seeing him very much, but he looked very nice. Yeah. But this Cinderella is actually looks really good to me. It's a 4-cost uninkable 2/3, lures for 1. At the end of your turn, my dog just wants all the attention. At the end of your turn, if you played a princess character this turn, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down to draw a card.
Okay, so you were talking about this one earlier with me.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on it? And I think you had a very valid point.
I think it may be a little cracked. So the thing is, we do need princesses to get her running, but one thing is that she counts herself. So if you ramp into her, she immediately is a princess that you played, so you may immediately put a card from your hand into the inkwell and draw a card. So it's really nice.
So it's going to trigger when she gets played.
Yeah, so she already triggers once. Like maybe that's good enough to play her, But having any other princesses definitely makes it a lot better because it cycles your hand. It gets cards you don't want out and it draws, but it also ramps at the same time, which is really, really good in my opinion. Her stats are really low
I
though to make up for it.
think, yeah, I think she's really cool because if you play her on turn 4, Kita's also a princess, but if you play her
Yes.
on turn 4, if you ramped, like dream scenario, right?
Yes.
You ramped, you play her on turn 4, and you ink at the end of your turn, go to 5.
Yes.
The following turn, you go to 6. There's some really good 6 drops.
Demona.
Demona. You can play Demona. Or you can play like the 6 cost Daisy Duck, right? You can play the 6 cost Daisy Duck on your turn 4. What? On your turn 4, which is still pretty good. Like if you can't shift her, then you can just play it on turn 4.
Princesses, Amber, Sapphire, Daisy Duck. That's looking like a good deck.
Is Daisy? She's not a princess, is she?
No, she's not. But I think
a hero.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll make it work. Like princesses and Daisy Duck in the same deck, and Ludwig.
Yeah, multiple triggers is crack.
Ludwig will join
multiple triggers is crack though. Multiple triggers is so good.
Yes.
Like popping her off multiple times. Maybe you play a 1-drop Aurora. That's an easy trigger, right? Because she's a 1-drop.
It's a lot, but yeah, I think there's something there. But we're gonna have to see. Especially if we get some better princess cards too. That'll be interesting. But I'm cooking. I'm gonna be cooking a lot with this stuff. But
kitchen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So just real quick, we'll go over a couple more cards. This 6 cost Scrooge McDuck in Amber. Really nice stats. 4/7 lures for 2. He does shift. He's Floodborn. But this is another boost helper because when you play a character or location with boost, you immediately can put the top card of your deck face down under them. So it just helps you boost right away. It also, if you can boost, I think this is like an additional. So you can, you play a character, it immediately boosts, and then you can boost it again, I think, right? I assume so because you haven't spent yet. So
yeah.
He's big, which I like.
Not bad.
Yeah.
He big.
Not bad.
He 4/7.
This
He's
helps.
Big. That's for 2.
Oh, this is a technically if you don't shift it, it's a 6 cost. So if you don't shift it, and then the next turn you can play the Simba. There's something there.
Something there.
But yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
And
we'll have to see more boosts. Let's look at this Gazelle. Yeah, let's look at this Gazelle.
Cool.
5 cost uninkable, 3/8, Singer 7. When you play this character, put a song from your discard on top of your deck.
Ooh.
I don't
Interesting.
know. Do you have thoughts on this?
Good songs. I'm trying to think. Good songs. What can she sing? She can sing Star. She can sing This Is My Family or Look at This Family.
Ooh, you could do this
Down in New Orleans.
Deck,
if you're playing Dino, get the Dino back.
Yeah.
Play her out after you play with. But she has uninkable.
It's to the top of your deck.
Why
couldn't it put in your hand?
Oh.
Yeah,
that's right.
But
yeah.
My friend did mention is interesting. Putting it on top of your deck helps Powerline, but I don't know how great that is. But
wow, that's a lot of things. Right?
Yeah, because then you sing a song and then Powerline goes off the top, and you definitely get the song that you use. Yeah, so there's that. But I don't know.
Recycle. Yeah.
She's so expensive and uninkable, so I don't know. But she's there. She comes down right after Powerline if you shift him. So we can think about that.
True.
But
True that.
I do want to look at the Winterspell cards before today ends. So the 2 I think that we saw, I don't know if we saw any more, but we have the Angel, the Amber Angel. I love Angel as a character just because I love Lilo and Stitch growing up. It's probably one of my favorite series. So I love to see her. But she's annoying. She is Cindy, the replacement Cindy, but only
replacement Cindy, no Storm.
Only if you're going second. Then you get to play her as a replacement Cindy. We have no Storm. Yeah. I don't know how great she's gonna be. People are losing their minds because we got Cindy back though. So.
No, bro, they're losing their minds because they have PTSD over.
So they have PTSD.
No, this is the thing. You can't play her if you went first.
No.
You can't just play her out if you went first. No. At least for 1 cost, right? No. She's a Singer 3, but if you're going first, you don't want to play. You don't want to play her on turn 2. What better options do you have on turn 2?
A lot.
Ursula, better.
Troubadour,
yeah. Much better. Power line, also better stat line. I think she's okay.
I will
I think
say
she's okay.
I like this idea of if this is your first turn and you're not the first player, I want more effects like that. This may end up being good too.
Agreed.
If we get good 3-cost songs this set or something, this might be a good, because this is set 11, so we have 2 sets to get good 3-cost songs, right? So
Exactly.
if we get some good ones, this may be a good card. But I love this effect because we know going first is busted in Lorcana, so more of this effect is what I want to see. But yeah, then let's look at the Darkwing Duck, because everyone's super excited for Darkwing Duck. 4-cost uninkable, 3/5. When this character quests, put an item card from your discard on the bottom of your deck. If you do, you may play an item with cost 5 or less from your discard for free. Are we getting item decks back? Maybe.
We might, dude.
Maybe.
I think that's going to be the set for items.
Yes.
If they're pushing it this hard, right?
Yes. I think
Just
so.
don't give us a popsicle.
Yeah, I think we're getting something. Yeah, don't give us popsicle back. Nobody wants that.
No popsicle.
Except red blue players, but those are toxic. Okay. Last cards we want to talk about. I want to talk about these reprints that we are getting. Because they get new art, and that's what I want from reprints. So I'm glad they're doing this. We get Dragonfire. Dragonfire is back. 5-cost uninkable. Sorry, Ruby. That's all you get. That's not Be Prepared. That's Dragonfire. Banish your chosen character. Is this what gets Ruby back in?
I was like, Ruby's back in.
Is it?
Ruby's like, hold my beer. Ruby comes back. Never mind. False alarm.
I do like the art.
We just got Dragonfire.
I do like the art. I
mean, it's removal. Like, there is a 7-cost banish a character, but it draws a card.
Yes.
But 5 seems so much better, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to fit in the meta. Still uninkable.
We'll have to see. But
still takes up a whole turn to play. But if you hit something crucial, something important, then, might have some value there, right? Yeah. And Ruby doesn't have that much removal besides those 7-cost, actions, which that's a lot. 7's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah.
Might as well pay a dragon, right?
It helps. I think it helps. Does it help enough to get Ruby, like, all the way in the meta? I don't know. I think they still need the whole board wipe mentality to be meta relevant, but we have that. But I really like this Mickey art. We get Mickey Detective back, and it makes sense why they're bringing it back. We are getting this whole detective theme coming in right now, so Mickey gets to join us this set, which I really like.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, I honestly, I've played with this card almost every set, so I love this card. I'm glad we're getting it back. I'm glad it's getting new art. Interesting note is this, if you're playing, I don't know if this makes it relevant or not, but like if you're playing Ruby Sapphire, if you play this card next turn, you can shift the red Mickey right on top of it, the iconic Mickey on it. So that might help. That might help.
Pretty cracked.
That might help.
Right? I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
because you get to 5 and then you can play them out the next turn.
Dang. Not bad. But
questing for 4 or 3?
4.
How much does he quest for? 4 evasive, 5/5.
5/5 evasive.
Like 4. And he can sing stuff.
Yeah. That's not that great.
Right? No, never mind.
Because he's a 3-cost.
I was thinking. That's right. That's right. He can't sing anything. He just turns into a beefy 5/5 evasive questing for 4.
Yeah. I mean, still a problem.
Pretty cool, though.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. But, very hard to answer.
Yeah, a lot more cards revealed, but I think we're going to call it for today. We went through a lot of them.
Those were really good ones.
They were good. And I skipped over a lot of like bad ones, but there are still some more good ones that maybe we'll talk about. We'll see in the next set. How many more they reveal.
Next time, because we're going to get a lot of reveals. Yes. They keep coming in like crazy, dude.
Yes.
Like every minute. My Discord's
I know, me too. I'm just getting like ping.
Ping. We just got a bunch of gargoyles in. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. When I get like rapid fire pings, I know a good card was just revealed, because then people are like in my Discords are going like, "What the heck is this?" But
okay, we just got a Goliath. Can we do this one last?
Yeah, sure.
We just got a Goliath. And he's legendary.
A new one?
This just in, guys.
This just in. New card. Oh my god, that looks awesome.
Goliath.
Okay. let's
That
end it
looks
here.
so sick. Okay.
This just happened.
Really sick.
This just happened live.
This just guys. What a treat.
What a
Everyone's probably gonna know. They're gonna be like, we
Yeah, we
saw
saw
that. We already
this.
saw that 2 days ago.
Yeah, I'll try and get this video out soon so that.
Can I read this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. 6/5, 6 cost Goliath, quest for 2 says Dusk to Dawn. At the end of each player's turn, if they have more than 2 cards in their hand, they choose and discard cards until they have
What?
2. If they have fewer than 2 cards in their hand, they draw until they have 2.
Oh my
If you have
god.
3 or more cards in your hand, this character cannot ready. Bro, what?
Oh
Is
my
this the
god.
anti-blurple we've been waiting for? Dude,
Kinda,
is Blue Steel back on the radar?
This is everything Prince John's Mirror wanted to be, I think.
Yeah. Inkable, 6/5 questing for 2. Holy smokes!
Oh,
dude.
I mean, okay, so it is like
And Blue
Prince.
Steel doesn't even have cards.
Yeah, it is like Prince John's Mirror, where at the end of the player's turn, so on my turn, I get to like quickly like dump as many cards out of my hand as possible before the effect triggers, which is nice at least.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know.
So.
It's interesting. It's an interesting card.
Yeah.
Would it be
like
Blue
it.
Steel, you
really
think?
like it.
Blue Steel card?
Yeah, definitely, right? Because they can just, blue, ram, get them out.
Yeah,
if you want to get out beefy bodies early.
Yeah, just dump your hand, get him out as fast as possible, then draw back up to 2.
Yes.
Better than Doc.
Okay, so it draws you 2. It draws you 2.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's an interesting card. We're gonna. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right.
Exciting.
Well, that live preview brought to you by the ZeroGainz Podcast. All right, we're gonna end it, I think, with some uplifting words from Mr. LoreGainz and some choice words from me, I guess. So, Mr. LoreGainz, if you want to go ahead and start off, and then I'll follow up after you.
Okay. God, that's so crazy. Goliath is like a Doc after every turn.
Doc after
Sorry,
every
that's
turn.
just like blowing my mind right now. Like, I can't believe how it seems really cracked. I don't know. This might be the most cracked card of the set. And
Oh yeah, you think so? Okay, all right. Well,
I think so. Doc every turn. But yeah, guys, here are my words of kindness just for you guys. I just want to say it is set champ season. So everybody's grinding. Everybody's trying to get the mat because Maleficent is super sought after, including myself. I want to get my Maleficent mat too. But if you don't make it this season, guys, if you don't get your mat this season, if you don't get your promo shiny card this season, it's fine, guys. Like, you're showing up and you're part of the community and you're building up the community by just showing up to these events and showing up to your local shops, even a nearby local shop that you've never been to. And remember, if you're ever in there playing your DLC or playing your set champs, say hi to somebody new. I think you should absolutely say hi to somebody new, somebody that you don't know. Because sometimes if you just show up with your clique, with your homies, with your team, you're all cool and stuff. And for some people, it's a little intimidating, right? Especially if you're more on the competitive side. So just say what's up to someone, say hello if you don't know them, if you haven't met them before. If you notice somebody who's like, seems a little, reserved or kept to themselves, just seem open, seem kind, be kind to others, guys. And that's it. Those are my words for today.
All right, so to follow that up, I would just like to say, lock in, guys. Like, no, screw not getting a mat, screw not getting the card. If you've never top 8 before, this is the time. You're going to get it. This time you are going to lock in. You're going to get that top 8. And then there's just a hop skipping away from the mat. So you're going to get the mat. So screw all that. Just bring the best deck you can. Bulldoze everyone. Get all the way. And then you just win. And then you win some more. And then, I actually really like what Mr. LoreGainz had to say. Dude, like, I really think.
I like it, man.
I really think.
I like it. You know what?
Should,
we're going to resonate with the equal 50-50.
Should we just do that every time?
Whoever's in there, we're going to resonate with one of them, right?
Yeah. But we'll do that from now on. No, but everything said and done, I do like that the whole talk to someone new. I try to do that too, where it's just like if you see someone that's just kind of like on their own, because especially like if you're a part of a team, if other people are part of a team, or everyone seems to know each other, like sometimes because since it's a set champ, sometimes you're entering someone's store, right? Like this is a local that, and they don't see like anyone they know, but you're coming in with your team, and then like all these like big power players from the area like are coming in, like. Sometimes we're the invaders, we're the pests. So like really like try to include them, try to talk to them. I think that's a really good message. But yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said, Zero.
Well said from you, sir.
Good.
Well said from you.
Good stuff today.
But yeah, a little bit longer than normal because there was a lot of cards to cover. But I hope you guys, if you stayed this long, type Demona at the bottom.
Goliath best card.
Goliath best card. Type Goliath best card at the bottom.
Metal Breaker.
I bet none of you are gonna type it. What? None of you stayed this long. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. We will catch you guys in the next episode of the ZeroGainz Podcast. Peace.
See you guys.